Here is Emerson Electric, I think it was k60-TC pedestal fan from 1953 or 52, I don't remember. I have another one back there that needs a back cage, but I'll make that later on in like a few years. But this one, I just got done working on the motor. I haven't done anything to the cage. I've done very little to the blades, the base. I'll do all this stuff later when I pull all this out, but right now I don't have enough time for that. So I just did really quickly, did the motor so I don't have to touch it. That is what I slightly polished up just to give us idea of what it could look like. It'll look way better because I'm gonna wet sand it. This one is in better shape, so this one will shine up without having to like do a bunch of other work, but with this one I'll spend more time on it. Enough rambling. And then we can see when it draws on high. That's not high. This is high. That's on startup. Should be running at 3.2 amps, but since it's running on higher voltage, it'll draw a little more. Draws 3.8 on high. The other one draws 3.3, but they had a 20% voltage increase from the factory, so you could have 20% of 3 point whatever off. I don't remember what that is, but it's probably like 0.2 that I could have off or something, but this is a bunch of air. This is a 30-inch on high. These are crazy. They use very little amperage. It's only 3.8 for high, and then 370 watts. This one draws a little less, but I think the blade's not as pitched as much. This one's missing the back guard, sadly, so I'll have to make one when I have more time. I might have to find a shop that has a thing to bend this, because I'll have to spot weld this stuff. It won't be for a long time, but this one is cool too. But it moves a ton of air. I'll put the microphone in front of it. Basement is crowded. You can probably feel this for like, I don't know, at least 40 feet or more. It's crazy how much air these move. You know, hopefully in the future when I have my own shop, I'll have like 5 of these or something. But it is crazy the amount of air movement this thing makes. You can tell I have a thing for Emersons, because I've already got like, I used to have 3 of these. Now I have 2. I'll probably sell that one and just keep this one, unless I find a different one, but these two 30 inches are my favorite. And then you can tell I have another one down there, but this moves a ridiculous amount of air. Oh, and I forgot, I have another one, ceiling mount one down there too. So I have a lot of these. I've got 6 of them, that's funny. But these 30-inch ones, that one uses barely anything. It's so efficient for what it is, but compared to a fan that draws the same amount of current today, this thing is a hell of a lot more efficient. Actually, I have 7. I forgot about that one. That one's burnt out. Oh, 8. Jeez, I have that many Emersons. But moves a ridiculous amount of air for its size, and it is super powerful. Once I'm done with this one, it'll be amazing. I'll probably find a new badge or something. But these always have moved a shit ton of air. If this was outside, this thing would be perfect. And on low, it's perfect. It's a breeze. But this is if you really want to move a bunch of air. Look at that. This is for if you want it in a church. Bearings on this one are in amazing shape. Up moves a light breeze. This is really good, especially if you want like for it not to be too loud and you want a decent amount of air movement that's not too crazy. This is perfect. This is almost as slow as the freshened air I have. That thing moves about the same amount of air, not as much, but it is crazy on low how quiet it is. I want to have some of those too. But yeah, this thing is really nice. I'm so glad to have two of them. Hopefully in the future, if I sell these, I'll have better versions of them. This one's really clean. Chrome's in bad shape, so I'd have to have it re-chromed, but I'd learned that stuff by then. I'll take it back up to high. Video's kind of long, but I'm just showcasing the fan. This thing can go, basically that pole, you can basically double the height, so it can probably go up to 14 feet tall, or 12 feet tall. It's crazy how high these things can go. I would never put it that high, but if you bolt it down, you can. The longer it runs, the hotter the windings become, the more efficient it is. And I have to work those bearings in. I just re-greased them, packed them really well, and it needs to move that grease around. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and it's about the same shape as that one. I cleaned it up. It looks really nice, but these will either be chromed or I'll paint them silver and then strip it off later. This cage will be painted silver. These were all like, it wasn't chrome plated, it was a different type of finish. I don't know, but it was supposed to be semi-chrome. And that's long gone. It didn't last. But these things are workhorses, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed.